We must admit that fact. But Mr. Speaker, it takes me back to asking, really, as members of parliament, are we behaving honorably? You know, when a matter like casting aspersions on the character, conduct, integrity of other members, there is no law barring you from making those allegations, but they should be backed by concrete evidence that would stand the test of time. Mr. Speaker, I find it a bit careless that honorable members, especially in this parliament, just talk carelessly about the integrity of others, about the conduct of others, about credibility of other members. Mr. Speaker, we are in this house to debate. And this house, we should be allowed to debate freely so that we make decisions. And Mr. Speaker, there are so many reports. In fact, I've been here for a while. From 2008, I would tell you there are numerous reports of the House which have been defeated. But Mr. Speaker, this is the first time that I had so scandalous allegations and accusations against other members. And I thought that probably the members who are making these allegations had concrete evidence that if they appeared before Powers and Privileges Committee, we would slay this dragon, the dragon that has been with us for years, that this House, the members who take bribes. But Mr. Speaker, we must admit that it was a shame that the members who made these allegations, while appearing before the Powers and Privileges Committee, made what I would call, but because, Mr. Speaker, this is Parliament, I would say they made, they really made, no, I don't want to use the word a fool, Mr. Speaker. I was really trying to avoid it. But let me say that these members did do justice to themselves first. Because when you make allegation that a colleague member of parliament has either given bribe or taken bribe, you must prove it. You must provide evidence. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, we will be chasing rumors, propaganda, and it is hurting the image of Parliament.
The Honorable Mbadi, I'm sure the proper term that you are looking for, and it's good that the Honorable TJ has come in,
yes,
would be spurious.
Yeah, disparaging.
Spurious allegation. Well,
disparaging, but I was looking for terminology on the character of these members. These members who made the allegation. Mr. Speaker, personally I have issues with the members who made allegations. They are not helping this country. If you go make serious allegations that members have taken bribe to shoot down a report that was commissioned by this House, and then you fail to prove those allegations. Mr. Speaker, what are you telling the country? In my view, Mr. Speaker, and look and reading the report, you realize that all these members, none of them came with a concrete evidence. Some even withdrew the allegations after going to the media, Mr. Speaker. But Mr. Speaker, look at it also this way. Are we supposed really to respond to media reports? I don't know where we lost this standing order, where media reports were not supposed even to be quoted in Parliament. Because, Mr. Speaker, there was this newspaper, although I don't like quoting it much because it comes once a week and it's a credibility I don't know. This Citizen Weekly lined up names of MPs, some of whom were not even in Parliament that day. So many of them. Then, later on this week, and that is the report that many media houses and vernacular stations, I listen to one vernacular radio station a lot, and they were mentioning those members. In fact, unfortunately, one member, one person whose name appeared in that list comes from our region. And they kept on hammering that member, despite the fact that that member, Mr. Speaker, just allow me 2 minutes, despite the fact that that member was not even present in the House that day. And that is the MP for Suna West. He was even absent. He was in the village, but he was mentioned in that meeting. Now, yesterday, I saw that same newspaper apologizing to members. And yet, the whole country has been scandalizing these members. Mr. Speaker, my last word, I expected this committee also to
Allow the leader of majority 1 minute to wind up.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you for allowing me just a minute. Mr. Speaker, I expected the Powers and Privileges Committee and the Honorable Mwadi, I think you can note this, that in a case where members make these serious allegations and they cannot substantiate, these members should be reprimanded in this House. We have integrity, we have our names. In fact, a politician eats his name or her name. They should not play with our names, Mr. Speaker. If you have evidence against me, mention it. But if you don't have, and you make wild allegations against Mbadi, please, you should be reprimanded and bear the consequences, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Korere Poleta, member for Laikipia North.
Shukrani, Mheshimiwa Spika. Mimi nasimama kuchangia ripoti hii kama vile kuunga mkono na vile imerekebishwa na Mheshimiwa Pukose. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, ni vile wanenaji wengine wamesema, hata katika kitabu takatifu Biblia, Zaburi 22 mstari wake wa kwanza kuelekea chini, inasema kwamba jina nzuri ni afadhali kuliko fedha na dhahabu. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Spika, ningetaka kusema wale wenzetu ambaye walilimbikizia lawama watu kwamba walikula rushwa, na kamati ya nyumba hii ikakaa chini ikafanya uchunguzi na wakatoa mapendekezo yao. Mheshimiwa Spika, pale nje majina ya wengi wetu imeharibika. Tumeonekana kama ni watu ambaye tulikuja hapa kula rushwa ya shilingi 10,000, shilingi 20,000. Mheshimiwa Spika, jinsi wengine wamesema, tungependa pia kuona wale wenzetu ambaye walitoa lawama hii, ambaye wamelalamika kwamba waliona hiki na kile, waende kwa idara ya ujasusi, waende kwa idara ya ufisadi, waende watoe ripoti zao kule ili waweze kuchunguza, hata wao wenyewe wachunguzwe kwanza. Manake Mheshimiwa Spika, hatutaketi hapa baada ya kupitia magumu katika maisha ili kufika mahali ambapo tumefika, tuje tuchafuliwe majina na watu ambao wana maneno yao. Nimesoma taarifa ambayo imeletwa mbele zetu hapa, nikaona mmoja wa waheshimiwa ambaye ametajwa pale akisema kwamba mheshimiwa mwenzake alimlimbikizia lawama kwa sababu walishindana sijui kiti gani, sijui ni viti gani inashindanwa baada ya sisi kushinda wale tuliwashinda. Na sasa wamelete hiyo maneno yote na kutuharibia jina bunge mzima. Kwa hivyo mheshimiwa, ningeomba wabunge waheshimiwa wa nyumba hii, jina mheshimiwa inakuja na heshima zake. Na wale ambao wameharibu heshima ile, basi wakutane na wale ambao wanafanya uchunguzi huo na wabebe mzigo wao wenyewe. Naunga mkono ripoti hiyo.
The Honorable Martin Owino, member for Ndewa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, the dignity of this House depends on what members say, how they say it, why they say it, and to whom they say it. I want to recommend the committee for this report. But from the beginning, I have a problem with their observation. They say that there might have been bribery of members. Right. But as the minority leader has said, I want also to reiterate one thing. This House is being looked by the citizens of this country as the highest house for lawmaking. And we as members, we have the obligation to live to that expectation. Mr. Speaker, it's as if we are piercing our own feet with a spear and crying for help. Because I see, as they say, the witnesses came before the committee without any evidence. And these are the people who started allegations and spoke loudly to the media. I think at this level we need to have some audit of our own behaviors. So, Mr. Speaker, the committee ought to have recommended strongly for those who made allegations without evidence, they deserve reprimand.
All right, that is the bribery allegations debate on the floor of the House after it was tabled for debate. Remember, members of Parliament have also gone ahead and amended a section of that report, and that is the report by the Powers and Privileges Committee report to actually delete the recommendation